Alright, hello everyone. I'm Cordiaxiz, and I have a commentator with me.
What's up? I'm Jangoose. I've
I'm-
seen this game once and I'm ready.
This is a Vectromirror 0. This is a demo slash prequel for the full release, which I'm pretty sure is next month. So this version is free, has 4 levels and a tutorial. So let's get started.
So yeah, his estimate's like 13 minutes, but hopefully we're gonna cut that by like half-ish if all goes well.
In the Trashathon theme, I had my wrong controls on.
Fantastic. So there's like 2 big mechanics to this game. Like you have when he pulls his hand up, you can like push objects and you can pull them. And the orange, I think it's push, and there's a blue one which you'll see once, which is a pull. And you can move boxes using that. So what you saw at the start is he moved some boxes to like skip a bunch, he just jumps up. Very important tech is jumping from a wall run is way faster than just fell out sprinting. So you'll see he spends a lot of time running on walls. And I believe you can only run on the brick walls, and just like that he's done the tutorial already.
So yeah, this run is gonna be pretty fast. I think I've overdone the estimate, but you can never be too sure. So right here is the first skip of the game. There's a hidden entrance to go out of bounds behind these blocks, and we just climb up the wall and we're out of bounds.
And this saves what, like 14 seconds, I think you said?
About 14 to do it perfectly.
And from there you see he just like zaps them cubes, they just go airborne, clears his way, jumps back inbounds, skips a bunch of the inbounds area.
Right now we're just gonna move along the level as fast as we can, getting the most optimal route to the end.
You might see those giant orange arm things that are swinging. They will, if you hit them, or if they hit you rather, then you will revert and you'll have to like do a portion of the level again. Oh, we should mention there's you can double jump in this game,
Oof.
and that's how we managed to climb out of bounds.
I
You almost got hit. Oh, I did.
did get hit.
So yeah, from a wall run, you can just like double jump and land on a wall again, which refreshes your double jump, and then you can just climb.
I almost messed up again, but we're good. We're good. Don't worry.
That's level 1 out of 4.
Now one of the best levels, level 2. Gonna see a bunch of different things like launching off boxes, specific angle, or platforms.
So yeah, when he wall runs, he can only wall run off the bricks, I think it said, so he has to like stay relatively low here. I'm guessing the floor kills you, I have no idea.
The floor kills you and reverts you
It
back.
looks mean. Yeah. So obviously he can push those boxes out the way with that orb on his hand. It's like sick gauntlet. And these elevators, you can like jump off them at the right time and just have a bunch of speed if you can stand on them.
Jumping at an angle there on that platform allows you to just skip past all of those walls in a very speedy manner.
Yeah, that's a super cool launch he just did. And then another one. And yeah, the rest of this is just climbing the level. Got some cool launches. Moving this game looks sick.
Now at the start of the level we're going to jump, which skips a trigger that starts making these platforms underneath us spin, and also by skipping that trigger the cubes, floor cubes over here, they aren't solid. They're loose, so they have like a very small chance of launching you and saving you a couple seconds if you desire. Now here we go to the left side of this ramp. We don't have to climb it. We're trying to go fast.
And there's a super cool launch I think is coming up to now. Or shortly.
Not just yet.
Ah, in a sec.
Had a really good fling on that box there though. That was very good. So
Yeah,
the
you notice when
launch
he
is
started-
gonna be up here.
Maybe. I'm just eager for this launch. It's cool.
I'd like to explain how the launch works.
If I can. So, like, these walls he's jumping on now, once you land on a certain floor, these walls will move forward. So that square floor you can just see right next to him. As soon as he lands on that, those walls will move forward, and he wants to jump where these walls are going to land, or where they're going to fly by, and the wall will propel him just like 5,000
I
feet a
messed up
second.
a bit. Oh. That's fine.
Here we go.
Recovery.
Yeah, and that launch is nuts. You just get insane speed. And it just takes you basically to the end.
Since we have a bit of spare time, I'm going for the most obnoxious trick that I came up with, which in previous patch it saved about 40 seconds, but now since the newer patch, the objects have been made more stable, so getting it first try would only save you about 10 seconds in the run.
See, if you remember I said with his like gauntlet or whatever, he can like push objects, which he's been doing the whole run, but he can also pull objects, and this is the first and only time we'll see him pull. And he's just like jumping off the objects, pulling them up with him, and yeah, just climbing with all these cubes. And yeah, as he said, with a previous patch, it would save 40 seconds, but those cubes are like a lot harder to stand on. So even though this loses, or this only saves 10 seconds, this loses time over the previous patch. It's a lot more consistent.
Recovery
Usually.
at times too.
Oh, but that landing.
I have bad cubes now. So if the some certain cubes, if they start like interacting with each other, they'll just get stuck and you can't really climb them anymore, which is one of the bad things about doing this now. The fact I have a good cube now, only one of them where the other ones won't push me, oh, I still failed, would have been way safer to do. I'll go for another attempt. I should have enough time to try.
Yeah,
I really
only
want to
got,
show
like,
it off.
8 more minutes or something.
Really
Yeah,
cool.
because the end of the level is super high up. So instead of just going around in circles, like in a giant spiral, it's going directly up. One thing you'll notice is sometimes like the animation of his hand changes. Sometimes he'll hold the button to like pull the cube, and sometimes he'll tap it. Holding obviously like charges it, but like it gets it's a greater effect. Whereas if you just spam click it, it helps in some situations. But when he's just got one cube, he's gonna want to use the charge. It's just easier.
I think I'm about to be there.
So this is
Yeah.
intense.
Got it. Oh, no. I failed. It didn't let me double jump, unfortunately.
Oh, that's rough.
Should have went for one more for safety.
yeah, this is an insanely hard trick.
I'll go for it one more time. If I fail, I'll show the other route, which is still pretty cool to watch. It's just not as spectacular, I would say.
So yeah, this is him spamming the button as opposed to holding it, and now he's holding it. But that was sketchy.
If they start pushing each other or pushing, it can be very bad. This is a pretty good angle. So I'm also like tilting the box forward sometimes so it will move forward to where I need to go. If I ever land badly like that, I could launch myself off on accident. I should be good. One more. Oh,
As long as you get a double jump.
we got it.
Nice.
And now we get a cool little cutscene of what is to come in the full version of the game.
Yeah, that's it. That's the game, GG.
That is the
11 minutes.
prequel of Vectromirror.
That's it.
Want to give a shout out to Trashathon, people who set it up, Bangoost for joining me here, and of course the devs of Burnout Game Ventures for being so interactive with the speedrun community. Really fun. Play this game and run this game.
And
But that's about it, yeah.
Oh, GG's.
GG's. I will be back later with Halo CE, but good luck to all the rest of the runners. Yeah.